when you attend BlizzCon?
Oh, that's tough because, I mean, I'm a WoW fangirl, so I'm excited about the announcement of a new expansion, which is pretty inevitable. But I'm also a recent MOBA addict, and by recent, I mean like last 2 years.
Right.
And like 1,000 games played.
Yeah,
it's pretty recent. So I'm really excited about All-Stars.
She's about to back me up. She's about to back me up on what I said
earlier. Which is now
earlier.
called Heroes of the Storm. Huts. I heard from a little birdie that they're calling it Huts now because people were... Yeah, Huts. Because people
with
were...
a sizzle at the end. It's got a little sizzle on it.
When it was Blizzard All-Stars, people were shortening it to balls.
Right.
Ultimately, I think that's a good change.
That's deep inside information.
Man, this game is
right
balls.
there. Yeah. So when you say like, oh, this game is fun, it's balls. Intended.
Yeah.
Right.
Intended.
Working as intended. Perfect.
So then ultimately, you're excited about the idea of the new expansion.
Absolutely.
But you're drawn to the idea of what Heroes of the Storm is going to be.
It's hard. You're talking to like a pretty raging fangirl, so I'm excited about anything they tell me. Like last year when people were like, oh, they just announced pet battles, I was like, oh my god, pet battles!
Right.
So I have so much to be excited about this year that I just can't imagine walking away being disappointed.
Look at that. See what I tell you? I'm telling you, Hots is where it's at. People, they're excited. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be competitive.
I still don't agree. Okay,
there's gonna be skins. I'm into any game that is free to play with skins.
Yeah.
What? All right.
That'd be good.
I brought this up.
Yeah.
Would you buy the Arthas pre-Lich King skin?
Don't do it. Don't fall for that trap.
No, I will. No, I have a problem with free to play games and skins. Like I would buy all of them. Like
that
people like me are the reason that free to play games work.
that is a problem.
Like there are some people that go through the whole game and they're like, no, you don't have to buy anything, and I'm like, buy all the things. Yeah, no, I'll buy it. I'll buy that. Right. I would buy an Arthas like unicorn skin. Like I'm cool with it.
Here's the thing, that would be awesome.
I know.
Invincible.
I would buy it.
Invincible is a unicorn now.
No,
yes.
Arthas and Invincible combine to form a unicorn
with
white hair.
His ultimate, he just turns into Invincible.
It'd be great.
Oh, yeah.
And kills things.
That would be Invincible. That'd be great.
10 out of 10 would buy.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yep.
So, World of Warcraft, Jesse, is a huge thing for you. Tradechat, you run a lot of weekly World of Warcraft recaps. What are you guys expecting out of, I want to say Warlords of Draenor, but I'm going to hold my tongue till tomorrow.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to hold my tongue till tomorrow. What are you guys hoping to expect? A lot of people are wondering what classes, new races, where do you guys stand? The theology.
I think we'll get one of each.
One of each.
Well,
really?
We got a Pandaren and we got Monk last time.
What would it be,
unheard
though?
of.
What do you think it would be?
Well, if you're talking about like a BC-ish, like Fel energy, we could have anything from like a Demon Hunter, a Fel Hunter, a corrupted something, like a Fel Mage, or it could just be, it could just be Fel classes of the current classes, like a different sub-spec. I don't know. I'm not a game designer. I just play it.
just make it, Blizzard.
Quit judging me.
I want to play it.
People have talked about fourth spec as possibility.
I don't know. I feel like I barely use my dual spec, to be honest with you. Like, it's too many things to know. Like, I have 5 90s, and that's 10 specs. I can't do this. I need less things.
Well,
do
you think we'll
fewer
get
things in my life?
Half of the Titan finally?
No, that'll be final.
Is that a troll? Is this a total troll? Is that a troll?
That was that smile. Yeah, that's what that was.
I hate him.
I don't know. I think Demon Hunter would be a fantastic addition.
Yeah.
It's the one major class that doesn't exist. I don't know about class or a race.
Any sort of archer without a pet would be cool.
No, it's.
I did not want.
Are you so
that was
Wouldn't anyone just say that's a hunter that's not Beastmaster? I mean, ultimately, yes, they have a pet.
No, they still have a pet. No, you're talking about like an archer, like Legolas.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Like a loss of Legos? Like I'm missing my Legos?
Legolas.
Listen.
Lego my Eggolas. That's what it is. Yeah. No. I think a good
I'm
Demon
confused
Hunter.
if I said that wrong or not.
A good Demon Hunter would be get like an Illidan style Demon Hunter, and a Maiev style Demon Hunter.
Okay.
And I don't know, a third one. Like unused one. You know, they have those. And I think
Right.
Like secret,
yeah,
secret.
super secret.
Right.
Super secret mystical hunter.
That's what it's called.
What about? I think a lot of people with classes would argue that balance right now is, and it always is, a very teetering.
Has there ever
Well-
been a time when people were like, "Oh my God, everything's so balanced right now"? Whoa.
Of course not.
No, so that really doesn't matter now, does it?
No, and here's the best part is when people aren't saying like, "Oh my God, it's so unbalanced." They're saying like, now everything's the same.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you
There's,
can never
like,
please everyone, so
The
don't
best
try.
thing that Blizzard can do is just not read the forums.
Yeah.
Well, and I think that this is, I mean, as far as a PvE, on the PvE side of things, balance has actually been pretty damn good as opposed to different expansions, right? So it's actually been pretty good. But throwing another class in there I think it's tough, especially when you look at PvP.
I think the difference with adding a race compared to a class is a class gives you something new to experience and try out.
Yeah.
And a race is just more cosmetic. There might be a story, but then you'll end up like the Worgen and no one gives a shit about you anymore.
Yeah, but look at
Poop about you.
Wait, that's a hard comparison though, because people love pandas.
Yeah, right?
Like people play the shit out of pandas. Am I swearing? Darn stuff.
The poop. The poo.
People
The poo.
love the poop out of pandas.
No,
People
people
love that
love
poo.
pandas, and
People
even
love
like
panda
goblins.
poo.
Like goblins get a lot of play too. Like I feel kind of bad for Worgens. They
Well, it's-
kind of
yeah,
just
but
were like,
it's-
oh, we already have their models in the game. Here you go, Alliance.
They weren't even in that
Goblins are
final battle there.
awesome.
Another reason that Blizzard loves the Horde more,
I
right?
would
Agreed,
disagree though.
agreed.
I was
Yeah.
mad when I think Worgens would have been an awesome Horde class. Werewolf, better.
Yeah, but
As a
that's
class?
You know
race,
what I mean.
race.
You give me a.
Race,
I've
race.
been drinking tequila.
I can
Yeah.
confirm that is tequila.
Yeah.
That is,
That is
it's
strong
been
tequila.
confirmed.
I think that there is
Yes,
not.
yes.
There is not.
Wow.
Yes. Yes. That is correct.
This guy gets it.
So where we go?
This guy.
So, because I think that you were basically saying that people ultimately feel as though classes are new experiences. But I think, Jesse, you were talking about how new races, I think I might have just changed what I just said, but new races don't see as much playtime because they're not
New
as new
starting
new and
area.
innovative.
Whoa.
But a starting area only
It's
takes
not-
about
yeah.
10 levels.
Yeah.
There's the people that are like, I'm gonna be the first to get to max level, and then everyone else is like, I'll try it eventually.
Right.
I
And
don't
they
know.
don't.
I
Or they
think
just
there's-
race
I think,
change. They
I think
just-
it depends
Yeah,
on
yeah.
whether you're talking about different styles of play, because someone who's not in an opportunity to be a hardcore raider or in an opportunity to be in like a PvP guild to do RBGs is probably a more casual player who would be excited about doing a new starting area. Like that's kind of a new experience. I love leveling alts. Like I love the feeling of like dinging.
How
Like
far? How far?
Oh, she goes all the way.
All the way to max?
She goes all the way.
Oh yeah. No, I have like 590s and I have like an 87 warlock. I have like an 80 priest. I have a problem. It's not as bad as some people's problem, but I have a problem. He gets it. He gets it.
Gets it, man. Gets it. Man gets it.
What do you do?
That's good.
He gets
That's
it.
good.
So, let's outside of World of Warcraft. We talked a little bit about Heroes of the Storm,
Okay.
and obviously where that's going.
Can we start that?
You win.
Look, I need Metson
You
on
won.
stage tomorrow to be like,
I'll just keep it going all throughout the show.
What if
That's
they
fine.
did? How much would you freak out if tomorrow they
I-
go on
I
stage?
wouldn't
and
freak
we're
out.
about to announce.
look, if he can stand up there and be like Geek is for 45 minutes, he can stand up there and say hots.
That's
he
right.
can do that.
Gotta have the
That would
sizzle.
be a new meme. Like I feel
Oh,
like
real
that
quick.
would be the most gift thing of all. Gift, whatever. Don't start
Don't
with
listen
me.
Don't listen to the creator
G
of that.
is
He doesn't
good.
know.
Yeah, he
Good,
doesn't
right?
know.
Yeah,
Jif is peanut butter and it starts with J.
great. Boom. Boom.
Are you guys excited about any of the stuff that's coming out of maybe Diablo and Starcraft at all? And it seems like so far they've
No.
been some of the least talked about. Panzer's just
I mean-
straight up no. I don't even know.
Well, I don't think that's going to be a big focus of this
No.
BlizzCon at all because StarCraft is a way off of getting a new expansion. Plus, their expansion is called HOTS. That's very confusing.
Right.
Yeah, let
It's all
that one
HOTS.
sink in your
Yeah.
beard. And
Oh my God, sit there.
And most of what's coming out for Diablo is already kind of known. So I really think the big thing is going to be HOTS. Not to be confused with StarCraft 2 HOTS.
Yeah, all the excitement for Diablo, I think, is very tempered because a lot of people were burnt by Diablo 3. So I think a lot of people are like,
did PvP ever happen?
No.
Ouch.
That's why it's so burnt.
a lot of people are like, I'll wait and see what happens.
I remember 2 years ago standing in line
Playing it here, playing PvP here.
And that was the reason that sold me on it.
Yeah. I was mad because the first time I was like, I'm going to play Barbarian, I'm going to just run into guys.
Yeah.
And mages were just destroying me. And I'm like, well, I'm going to play a mage now. And then I got destroyed by it was the worst. And I was like, I'm gonna learn something, I'm going to be good at this when it goes live. It never went live. So I'm 0-2 for my life in that. So that's bad. But
that's okay. WoW has PvP. I heard.
I know. I'm not very good at that either. So.
I'm really good at low-level PvP. Like, I love being that guy who's got every single piece of level-up gear, and I'm just like, oh, yeah, eat my arrows. What are you going to do? And then I hit 90, and I'm like, no, I'm done with this. I'm done.
I do have a question for anyone who might know. Maybe we'll have some, Super StarCraft aficionados on in the future, but I'm curious because I need to know, what is the story of the third StarCraft 2? No, I get it's Protoss, but explain to me what is happening, because the main storyline is over at the end of the last one.
You need to build additional pylons.
I'm not, and no, I'm not gonna battle Space Satan. Look, Metzen, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Space Devil, stop it.
Jesse,
you're going crazy.
Jesse, you're hanging out with us after this, right? Because I believe we have Day 9 coming on next. Maybe you can ask him that.
He would know.
He won't know.
He's a drunk. He doesn't know. We got Day 9 fans here.
So,
My favorite thing ever.
I apologize to the Day 9 fans.
All Day 9 fans, we apologize.
I'm lying.
where do you guys stand? Last year's BlizzCon, or 2 years ago, BlizzCon.
It's not just me.
What's that?
I keep referring to it as last year's BlizzCon.
It's so tough. It's because it feels like only.
I just measure years by BlizzCon.
Exactly. So a lot of people, I know I was really excited for last year's BlizzCon because there was a lot. There was the announcement of Diablo 3, if I recall correctly. There was Heroes of the Storm, or not Heroes of the Storm. There was Heart of the Swarm.
Heart of the Swarm. Hots. The other Hots.
There was obviously MoP. There was a lot of stuff that everybody was kind of expecting out of BlizzCon this year. You guys are saying, if I recall correctly, it's mostly going to be WoW.
Yep.
And Heroes of the Storm.
Yeah.
And
Hearthstone. No, there's going to be Hearthstone stuff too. I don't know what.
Right.
Yeah.
I am very intrigued that we got our cards and it still says Mystery Minion.
Oh, it's going to be something really silly.
I know, it's going to be
silly.
like, look at my awesome invention.
Yeah.
I'm never going to use this card.
That card was awful. Can I just say, I'm a little bit upset.
Yeah.
That the beta card.
And where's my Hearthstone?
People out here actually have been in the
Have the
Hearthstone
beta card?
Have you got the beta card?
How many of you use that in your deck?
Why?
Yeah, no. The people who have spent money, have spent $2.99 or above, don't use that card because you get something immediately better by buying something. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, that's your kind gold card. Whatever.
Here, have something for playing the beta and spending money, but you're not
I kind of agree though, because when it was rumored that the Hearthsteed was for beta, which I never believed because that would have been BS to get a mount to be in the beta. But when that was the card that was revealed, I was like, okay, this makes sense. There's no unfair advantage right now. Like nobody wants that card. Like you're kind of lucky to not have it in your collection. People who don't have the beta yet, you're missing out on nothing.
Yeah.
Can I just say I want the BlizzCon card to be something game breaking? Just to say
game breaking. Thanks for that plug.
Oh.
GameBreaker.
Yeah.
You guys should totally go there.
Thanks, Schaffnit.
I want it to be a thing that says if you were at BlizzCon, you deserve this win. Every win from now on. Unless you play other BlizzCon people, in which case it's the battle of the best people on the planet. That was shameless as I could possibly be.
What do you guys? All right. Everyone here, I believe, is in Hearthstone beta?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yup.
No?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was my y'all.
I was like, really?
Yup.
No,
How did I get it and you didn't get it?
I just pretend. I'm like, oh, it's just so hard, guys.
Where do you guys think Hearthstone's place in the esports scene is?
Oh, they're having it here. They're already having a tournament here, and it's like a fun tournament.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, give it a year.
My
Next
favorite
BlizzCon.
part is that they labeled them the most dedicated Hearthstone players.
I don't believe that for a minute.
And Krendor isn't in that. And Krendor has...
Where is that guy? Crendor, we miss you, buddy.
He's at Disneyland right now. I'm not kidding. But that kid has probably dropped a college tuition.
Oh yeah.
On Hearthstone.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, he plays every single time I get online playing Hearthstone. He won't answer you. You'll be like, hey, what are you doing? He's like, you know what I'm doing.
I'm playing, leave me alone.
You know what I'm doing.
My entire deck is legendaries.
Yeah, no, he and Total Biscuit have had legendary deck battles where their decks are all legendaries. And it's like, that seems like you've wasted a lot of money, guys.
He puts out videos and he's like, I'm opening another 172 packs, guys. See ya!
Are there wait? Are there enough legendary cards to make an entire deck
Yes.
out of?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, well, most of it. Yeah.
Because
most of
I
it.
get you can make duplicates. You can have 2 of each, but
That
wow.
and Murlocs.
Most of it.
That's it. It's just Murlocs and legendaries.
I'm starting to love that pirate deck, though.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the pirates
Good
are great.
stuff.
You pull out that weapon, you got an army of pirates. It gives you an excuse to just swear a lot.
I still love the Murloc deck because you know if it's going to be over, and you know it's going to be over in like 5 or 6 rounds, and then you're...
The problem
You're
is
done
when you
either
play,
way.
when you get that good opening Murloc deck,
Yeah.
the minute you place like one and then another, the guy just leaves.
Right.
And it's
Done.
like,
Nope. Not playing this.
unless it's a mage who has bought cards, in which case you're
Right.
totally screwed. There's
I know.
like AoE, and it's like
What is Mage's deal in Heart? What is that?
they have a lot of cards. They have a lot of cards that are like 10
I don't
damage,
think I've ever
10
beat
damage.
a mage. It's ridiculous. They're like, oh, I see that one minion. Here's 6 damage to your hero
Right. Or you
and
put on
8 armor on me.
Priest, I'm not a fan of the priest buff. Screw priest.
Oh,
Priests
the
are
priest
ridiculous.
thing.
You get up to
Priests
like
are
80
ridiculous.
damage on one card. Although if you're playing a priest or a paladin, all you have to do is kill all their minions because then they're
Right.
useless. If you don't,
Yeah.
if you just can't let them have any minions under any circumstances
That's
ever.
what I felt about the shaman deck.
I love the shaman deck. It's great.
Shaman deck
that's
is
that's
good.
what I play. The
I'm like
problem is-
sad it got nerfed though.
It did. It got nerfed hardcore, and I'm not.
I did not like that.
That's
And
okay.
I have bad luck. I pulled the spell power totem first every time.
If you want
I
to go,
censored myself for the children.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
if you want to have a real fun time, just go to whatever. Like choose your favorite deck, and then click complete even before you select cards, and let it randomize it, and then just go play someone. It'll be the craziest experience of your life because you don't know what you're playing with, and you never get what you need.
This explains his win-loss rating.
Right? You just keep going. You just keep playing, and it's like this was a mistake.
Sorry.
Yeah, when you're in diamond, you're like, oh no, I got this, and some guy's like, destroy.
So Jesse, you said you play shaman.
Yes.
That's mostly your deck.
Buff mages.
But
Yeah.
Chris Hannell is not here. Panzer, what do you play?
I usually play a paladin poorly.
Fair enough.
Hey, honesty, yo.
Pat, what about you? What's your
I like the hunter deck. It's a little.
Oh, yeah, that's a
iffy,
good one.
But it has some
Beast
good
cards.
AoE. It has some good damage.
You die now.
No.
It's okay. It's
Anything
okay.
with secrets, screw anything with secrets. Those are the worst.
I love
Those
the
are
secrets.
I have a friend who has an all secrets deck.
Yeah.
And it literally is just secrets upon secrets. That is sick.
Yeah.
That is mean.
I have like 2 or 3. Right now I have 2 hunter decks, and one of them is Beast Mastery. The other one is all about survival.
My hunter deck is all
Jesse
beast.
has some deep, dark secrets
And then
to
like
tell you all
things that
tonight.
buff beasts.
Yeah.
And then I always play against smart people who are like, I'm just going to kill your minions now.
Right. Right. AoE done. Okay, great. Moving on.
Mages.
Mages.
Warlocks, too.
Oh, a warlock Murloc deck
Warlock Murloc.
is the worst.
The Warlock deck.
The warlock, yeah, the worst.
Yeah.
Which
that's
which
good.
one do you guys think has? I mean, I guess a lot of people say it's all situational. It all depends on your play style.
And what cards you
And
have.
what
then
cards
luck.
you get.
Let's separate ourselves from that. What do you think the strongest hero power is?
Oh man.
Strongest hero power?
Shaman.
Oh what?
Yeah.
Shaman's randomized though, so you
Oh,
don't
it's
necessarily
still
get whatever
good,
you want.
though, because then you can like buff your totems.
Druid is pretty ruthless
And
too.
those are
That's
two.
not bad.
Oh, Druid is
because
really
you get
good.
the buff of your armor and one attack every time.
And you can stack the buff of the armor.
Of the
You're right.
armor?
No,
Yeah.
I
That's pretty
concede to you.
ruthless.
Well done.
A rogue pirate deck is also tough because you can constantly keep getting weapons.
Yeah.
And it buffs all your pirates and makes them even worse.
Am I the only one that thinks warlocks have the worst passive in the game, or am I completely off base on that?
It depends on what cards you use. Like
I
there's
feel like
ways
a warlock
that
passive is really
You
weak.
have to use the ones that give health back all the time.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
I mean, you'd have to build your deck around your passive, and that seems like counterproductive. Although I get beat by warlocks all the time, so
don't
what do
even-
I know?
You don't have to.
Warlock decks seem you just have to be ready to invest in the fishing game, because that's all
Yes.
it is getting more cards and getting the cards you want.
Yeah.
before your
And that's
opponents.
one of the reasons that the Warlock Murloc deck works out so well, because you
Yeah.
have a ton of cheap cards and you can get in there and just destroy. And it's so funny.
because you can keep
It's
pulling
so
from your
funny.
life and just get cards and cards and cards, and eventually you're just like, enjoy these little guys.
Exactly. You have 6 guys
done.
out there.
And they all buff each other, and then you can just and then you just like have old Merc guy. End of game.
Oh, yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
I hate you so much.
That game's very frustrating. I think I've threatened to uninstall about 6 times. I have left the arena crying.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. Real quick before we go. You've left the arena crying. Can we
Absolutely.
get a story?
Well, I don't think it takes any intelligence to know that I went 0-3 that time. Yeah. And after going 0-3, I pulled the best card I've ever seen out of my pity deck, and it made me so angry because it's like I worked so hard for all of these wins, and then the time that I just like faceplant, metaphorically, you give me Tyrion Fordring. Screw you! I'm done with this game. Uninstall, rage quit, keyboard flip. My cats are looking at me like, what is going on? Shut up! You wouldn't get this.
All right. Well, we got more giveaways to give away.